All right, everybody. Welcome to episode 24 of Happy Hour Live Chat. I'm Jerry with BigJ's Knives.
Kevin, Boston Blade Reviews. What's going on, guys?
Man, we got a lot of people in the chat already here. It looks like we got 8 people in there already, but right off the bat, we got to give some thanks, man, to Randy over there at EDC Leatherworks.
Big time.
Guys, so tonight we're going to have, like we always do, and this is in honor of Randy and EDC Leatherworks, but he sent a nice slip with a belt loop. There's even a little knife in it. We got an old timer 33 OT here. And then we'll do a little bit of swag. So I want to thank Byron Kennedy. He sent this one over, but I've already got 2 of these. I got one of mine, Saw Grunt, and then, of course, an EDC Leatherwork decal, you know.
He's such a good guy. Randy, thank you so much. I got to talk about the one that you sent me as well. We'll talk about that in a little while.
Yeah. And also, Randy, another guy reached out to me, another leather maker. He's on Instagram. And we'll just talk about this real quick. Gosh, I should have had it ready. But his name is Mike. And he said that he was talking to you, Randy, and Mike Woolridge, and asked what he could do to get his business name out there. And you mentioned, hey, go ahead and talk to Big J in Boston. And I ran it through Boston. And he's going to send some things also for a giveaway. So, guys, we got plenty of stuff coming down the pike to pay it forward to you guys for being on here and supporting us. We love doing that.
Absolutely. Yeah, it really is. It's great to have people in this community that, you know, it's just all around greatness in this community. It really is. So yeah, it's good to give back.
I'll tell you what, man, everyone kind of knows the story I went through last week, but I got to say thanks to Kevin and Jersey and Doom Crew, because I was in the hospital back in West Virginia, and they're like, how's your trip going? And I'd be like, oh, it kind of sucks, fellas. I'm in the hospital, and I sent them a picture, and they're like, oh, man. But you guys kind of kept it entertaining for me, you know. That way I could still talk to my folks, you know, that I usually communicate with, and kind of kept a smile on my face while I was going through that ordeal.
We had to keep you smiling, man.
Oh, yeah, it was rough. It still is rough. It sucks. But we got Jersey in here. We got Jerbs, a body beatdown. Of course, Randy, Georgia Adventure. Don C., Terry's Knives and Man Stuff. J.O. Ventures, of course. Alan Rice. And I want to thank Alan, too. He reached out to me as well, saying, hey, if you're ever in the neighborhood, because I got family that lives down there in Princeton where he lives. So.
Yeah, so how are you, real quick, just Big J, how are you doing with, I wanted to ask you how you do. I'm sorry, I'm just setting something up here. Oh, how are you doing with everything from the surgery, from what you went through?
It just can't sleep very well, you know, the pain and stuff. But they gave me enough medicine to hopefully make it till I get surgery. And last night I was struggling. I didn't sleep from 11 p.m. to 6 a.m. And they gave me some kind of narcotic painkiller, but I don't think it kicks in unless you eat food with it. So I ate a little bit of food at 6 a.m. and that put me to sleep.
Yeah, like you said, get your digestion going with it, kind of, right?
Yeah. Then I got up at noon and went to the gym like a dummy.
Crazy.
And they're inclined at 225.
Yeah,
absolutely. But I want to feel normal, you know. I want to feel, you know, like I'm still doing stuff. We got Randy's WSG in here. Oh, Mike Curtis in a $20 super sticker. Thank you very much, Mike Curtis. That's those super stickers. That's those super stickers we talked about. When we get the funds from it, we'll dish it right back into knives to give away.
Absolutely. Thank you, Mike. Mike's an awesome guy.
Yeah, I turned that on a couple of weeks ago and never even talked about it. I know me and Boston talked about it, and I turned it on, but
yeah, I wasn't really too familiar with it.
I'm not either.
Yeah, I don't know too much about it at all. But no, thank you, Mike. We appreciate that. We'll throw it back into the community. Just want to say what's up to everybody. Jersey, what's going on? Addicted to Blades, J.O. Ventures, The Body Beatdown, Mike Curtis, BC Jerbs, all you guys, Alan Rice. You know, thanks for being here, guys. I know that, what was it? When were we off? Last week we were off, right?
Yeah, last weekend.
Yeah.
You got something running over there?
Huh?
You got something running over there?
My AC.
Oh, yeah. Is
it loud?
Oh, yeah.
Hold on 1 second.
Oh, I don't know. I'm going to start sweating here in a minute, too. But, guys, talk about some purchases that we picked up this week. I put some photos on Instagram. I picked up the Buck Drop Point 112. So, And I got this because someone else bought one. Actually, a couple people on here got them. I think Jersey's got one. Kevin, you picked up one. And then Kirby Creek, I was commenting on Kirby Creek Outfitters video of this knife, and I was like, hey, man, Kevin just picked that up, and he's trying to talk me into buying it. And he said, just do it, man.
It's a no-brainer on that one.
Then I didn't do it that night, but I was talking to you the next day while I was out in the garage or out in the garden, and I just went ahead and ordered it while I was out there. But these things are cool, man.
Sick. It's a sick knife, man. It really is. I think, let me grab mine.
Yeah, I mean, and I was going to get just a regular version, but I had a discount code, and they were going to charge shipping for me to get the 420HC. So I only had to pay a little bit more for the S30. So it kind of only made sense, with the shipping, because they wanted like $9 to ship it.
Yeah.
And I had a 10% discount code, but over 100, there's no shipping, and you get that discount code on top of it. So I was like,
I think that Buck should start leading more towards the drop point blades.
Yeah, I would
love.
love.
I think that's the direction that they're going in.
Yeah.
But I definitely, you see the thickness on that thing, man?
Oh yeah, it's insane.
It's crazy. Yeah, it's nuts.
Like you look at that compared to.
Exactly.
Now, if we had this knife right here in a drop point, think of how good that would sell.
Yeah, that would be a big one right there. That would absolutely be a big one. But yeah, I think that they're trying to lean more towards, doing things like that. I mean, they've been doing that the last few years, so it's a good direction they're going in.
Yeah. Hey, we got Warthog in the house.
What's up, Warthog?
So, guys, what we showed you earlier, the slip from EDC Leatherworks, we'll be giving that away about the hour and 10-minute mark, along with some swag. We got the slip, but the slip also has a little old-timer 330T in it. So you'll be getting a slip, a knife, and some swag. And, of course, he gave other items as well. So we'll have stuff for a few weeks here to give away. And then I think that Mike Woolridge is also going to be sending stuff over. So we'll have quite a few items to give away here in the next couple of months.
Georgia, what's going on, brother? Georgia Adventure. I want to actually, while you're here, let me talk about this. Let me just grab something. I'm sorry.
Yeah, do it. Warthog, did you get the drop point?
Huh?
I was asking Warthog if he got one of these. The 112 in the drop point.
Sick knife. Georgia, I wanted to do a video on this, and I'm still going to do a video, guys. This knife came to me from Georgia Adventure. I mean, this sheath. Big J has one already. He can show you the how it looks when it's broken in. But guys, this sheath here from sheath from Georgia Adventure is just amazing. It's absolutely amazing, and I highly recommend his products because and I'm just saying I do know leather, and this guy's using great leather. He's doing great stitching. He has your rivets in here for your protection, security with the sheath to make it a little bit more durable. But look at this, guys. I mean, he has the USA stamped on both sides. Just a great. If you guys are looking for something to put on your hip, this would be the way to go. But hit him up. He's doing great. I love this. Thank you again, Georgia, for sending that my way. I absolutely love this. Big J, I know you have one from him. I
always have it right here. I had my 75 in it, but here's mine after wearing it for a few months.
I love the way leather looks when it gets broken in. How it gets that gloss to it.
Yeah, that sheen.
That sheen, I mean, that's what I meant to say.
Yeah. And, of course, it fits my 75 so good.
It's amazing.
So there's a 75 in it.
Georgia, thank you again for that, brother. This is this is going to be right on my hip. So I've already worn it. So it's a great sheath.
So we got Kirby Creek Outfitter in here. He's the guy who I commented on his video, and he said, you just need to go ahead and buy it. And Kirby, I did. So there it is, bud. You talked me into it. We got Tristan Barnett in the house. He's a buck fanatic as well.
Buck fanatic?
Oh, yeah. And Boston, I know you picked up one of these too. You want to show yours off?
No, I just wanted to say one thing about it. That's all. Yeah, just one thing, guys. And I said this in the video the other day. And this is the main thing that I wanted to show on this knife is this drop point blade right here. I know that everything is pretty much the same, but these bolsters and this blade, it just makes it look like a completely different knife, from the 112, from the one we know. I mean, it really does. There it is side by side. and it makes it just look a lot more. I don't know. I'm gonna say a handsome of a knife, whatever you want to say. But I like the draw point over the clip point, just because you're gonna get that. I wish this would come in, but
There it is. Oh
look
yeah.
at the thickness. Look at your clip, how that comes down to that small, and then look at the thickness on the other one there. It's so much thicker. You can see it more in the video that I did, but it's just such a stronger blade. And Buck mentions that in the description of it too. You get that drop point. It's more versatile, I would say, as well. There's nothing wrong with a clip point, but just that blade thickness is awesome on it, guys. I'm so happy that I got it.
Yeah, the thickness out towards the tip is just, when you were talking about it on your video, I was like, man, I can't wait to get mine. But then I got a notification it's arriving tomorrow. So
What
it's
is?
that this was going to
Oh, yeah,
arrive. When you were showing me how thick the spine of the blade was, and I wasn't supposed to get that till Monday. But then when me and you were talking, I was like, hey, I just got a notification. It's supposed to be here tomorrow, so we'll have it in time for the live.
I love that when you see out for delivery.
Oh yeah, so great. Actually, as soon as it lands in Champaign overnight, I know that it's going to make it here to my place in the morning, because they make a run from Champaign up to here every morning.
Yeah, because I'm thinking too. But Buck Knives, they're in Idaho.
Yeah.
So they're yeah. I'm trying to think from you how far that is from you.
A long ways, because they actually shipped it from Idaho to Spokane, Washington.
Okay.
And then probably to Indianapolis, I would say, or Chicago.
Yeah.
Well, I can.
Mine's coming all the way up here to
Yeah.
where I am, but yeah.
Yeah, mine took a hell of a journey. I got to tell you that.
It's a great knife, though. It's a great knife. I love it.
Yeah.
Frank Keller, what's going on? He said, I hate Saturday work.
We all do.
I
didn't do anything today. I did a load of laundry, and that was it. We got Ben Baker in here.
What's up, Benjamin Baker? Yeah, I was out doing some yard work today, getting things done. But it's good to be back here. Jay, have you picked up any new knives lately?
I got to thank Randy's WSG and Pete over at Jersey Knife Guy, because I was in the hospital, and Pete has always been telling me about these Barlows, these Sheffield Barlows, the Taylor's Eyewitness.
Yep.
And he's like, Jerry, I'll let you know as soon as they come up. And he did. But then I was in the hospital, and I'm like, I couldn't even hardly move my arm because I had that stupid IV. So I'm like, I didn't even want to mess with it. And then Randy sent me a IM as well. So as I was traveling home Sunday, I created an account, which isn't the easiest thing to do on an AAPK, and bought it on my way home Sunday. And it was delivered this week. But I haven't had a chance. I just actually opened this knife today. So if we look.
I like that. Love owls.
We got the half stop. And just tight and strong.
It's a work knife.
Oh, definitely. Yeah. So what I'll do, Ken over at Last Chance, and look at the centering on this. I don't know how well it's going to come in, but I mean, it's a strike 3 right down the middle. And Ken over at Last Chance Knives, he is sending my knives back, and he's putting some of his newer wax. He made another concoction to help put more of a shine on the wood. So I'm waiting on that to come in. And as soon as that comes in, I'm going to start treating the wood on this bad puppy.
Yeah, he has some good wax.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know you were talking about that on one of your videos. He has some good stuff.
Yeah, it works good. I like it.
Real quick, that Barlow, that looked like the pull on that was pretty good.
Well, it's strong.
Yeah, I mean, you can see it.
I don't know if you can.
You hear it.
Yeah. It's probably an 8, I would say.
Yeah, definitely. You can hear it. You can snap when you close it.
But I haven't got to oil it or anything yet, so I'm thinking, once I put some oil in the pivot and stuff like that, it'll get a little smoother and a little more user friendly. But I like the tight action like that anyway, so it don't bother me.
No, I'd rather it be tighter like that than having a loose action on it, especially with slip joints,
Yeah, because Jersey actually sent me this one here. This is the just a spear point Taylor's Eyewitness.
Does that have cast offs too?
No, it doesn't. But I put the wax on it, and It's just a clean little work knife, man. I started carrying it. I took it to work a couple of days and just fell in love with it. You know,
Yeah,
because they're made to do. You're not worried about dropping them, chipping them. They're
right.
just made to work.
That's
You
what
know,
they're made for, because over there in the UK, that's what they use is a lot of slip joints. You know what I mean? So they make them durable for work.
that's all that's legal over there, right?
I know.
They can't even carry a 112.
I know. I think I was watching a video. I could be wrong, but I think they were saying they can use certain knives that aren't slip joints for work only, right? And then you'd have to be going to work and from work to carry it or something like that.
Well, and I think you can have them at your house.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can't just be walking down the street and have a 112 in your pocket. And if you get stopped and frisked, I don't know what their stop and frisk laws are, but I mean, you can't even carry a locking knife. I'm sure it's pure communism.
Right. That's crazy. That is crazy.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to live there.
No, not with those laws.
No. Yeah, so I want to thank Jersey and Randy's WSG for sending me the information on that, because I took a bunch of money to buy knives, and I actually, I went to that knife store. Well, it's just an outdoor store, and he got a bunch of case knives, and I was feeling horrible, man. And I walked out there with nothing because I just didn't want to look. And so figured when I got back home, I just spend a little cash. So,
yeah, why not, right?
may as well.
So real quick, Mike Curtis, thank you. I got your stickers in. Thank you, Mike, for sending those stickers. I had a few people I wanted to talk to tonight. Mike Curtis, thank you. Saw Grunt, I know he's in here. What's up, Saw Grunt? I got your stickers as well. Awesome stickers from the both of you, and Mike. Both of you, Mike and Saw, you guys have some great stickers. Love them. I love them.
Mike's stickers are pretty fire, but I also got some stickers from Gerbs.
Yeah. Yep.
So I've already displayed them. Trying to update my intro and stuff, but I haven't even shot a video this week.
Yeah.
And that's not like me, brother.
No, it's not. But you're dealing with some stuff right now, so I understand.
Yeah.
But no, again, Mike and Saw, thank you so much for sending me those stickers. I'm going to be putting those in the videos that I post. And also I say, Georgia, thank you again for that sheet. Guys, check out Georgia's stuff. He's on, the link's right there. So, the link with everybody. It's check out his stuff, guys, because his stuff is awesome. A1. I know people talk a lot about, other makers and stuff, but check out EDC Leatherworks, man. I mean, he's dealing with some seriously good stuff. Check out his Etsy page, so.
And I think his goal, he talks about it. His goal, I think, is by January to be fully retired from the power industry and just doing full-time leather in his shop he has there. So that'd be great.
He's a guy I highly respect, man. I watched some of his videos and the stuff that he's doing and working and doing his leather thing, man. And it's just great. I really enjoy watching him when he's on and with his videos and stuff like that. So.
Well, did you see the post he put of him and Mike Curtis at that case event?
No, I did not.
Yeah, they went to a case event down there close to both of them. I think it was 3 hours away from Georgia, but I think it was pretty close for Mike Curtis, and they met up there. Doom Crew was supposed to go, but he couldn't make it. So it was pretty cool to see it,
Yeah, man, it's awesome to meet up with people in the community. You know what I mean? Like when you met up with Tom that time.
Oh yeah.
The Midwest meetup.
Yeah, it was. And I could not believe the stuff he was telling me about how much we had in common. It blew my mind. I told you about it, and I was like,
yeah,
holy crap, man.
Yep, you told me about some of that, man. I'm not gonna say it, but yeah, that's pretty awesome, man. Pretty awesome stuff. You guys have a lot in common.
Yeah. Didn't you get a new case knife last week?
No. Nope. The only thing I got was the I did get a case knife. I think I showed it on here. Was the Warren Cliff.
Oh, the Warren Cliff. Yeah.
That's a great knife. That if you guys are looking for that in carbon steel, I have it right here. I mean, I showed it, but that's a fantastic knife. I don't know. Are they still selling those?
I don't know. Shepherd Hills, I think, because that's where you got it, because I showed you that Shepherd Hills had it, and I think that's where you got that one.
I mean, carbon steel, Warren Cliff, man, it's just a fantastic knife. You can see already. Because I use my stuff, man. I really do. You see some patina forming on there already, but this knife right here, I'll be honest, everything fit and finish came perfect on this knife, which was I was worried about because sometimes K's knives they're fit and finish issues, but I mean the centering on this, I don't know if you can see that right there, right down the middle.
Yeah.
You know, the back spring, I mean everything, the bolsters, everything came perfect on this knife. The only thing is it didn't really come with a great edge, but that's not a problem. You know, I'm pulling on myself, but
no case knives do.
Yeah,
all case knives come with that burr.
Yeah.
I think Jersey gave one away. Jersey's asking me to show your 3 hot pieces, Jerry. I didn't get no 3 hot pieces. I already showed 2 of them. I can't show that third one. It's too much.
What's the third one?
The one I got last night. You want me to go ahead and show? You want me to go ahead and just dump it on here?
That's a freaking nice knife, man.
Buffalo Horn Trapper. It is the stainless steel. It's not S35VN. But it's just a buffalo horn. Lee had a few of these, and this was the only one that was worth buying. One rubbed the liner and had already a blade rub on it. Another one had a big spot in the back springs. So he had 3, and I dug through all 3 of them, and I left with this one here. Of course, I had to talk him down. He wanted a pretty penny for these. Look at that strike through.
The finish on it is good and everything, huh?
Oh yeah, it's like I said, I dug through like I did when I got us those the sod busters.
Yep.
You know, I just dug through them and found the best ones for you and I. And then James Stork went out the next day and bought the one he had left. So
that knife, I really like the one that you got last night. That one there, that's a really nice buffalo horn. That's beautiful. I think that's one of the best trappers I've personally seen.
And I was up there just jacking around and not even paying attention because I don't feel well. And he goes, "Hey, I got some buffalo horn in that case box over there." I was like, "What?" So I ran right to it, and he had that in there, and I said, "Do you have any more?" And he goes, "I got 3 of them here. You know, they're in another box under the table." So I dug and got the best one.
Yeah.
And
they're nice. They're
actually,
really
the one he had out there was the best quality one. The one he had displayed.
Yeah.
He just can't see that well. But
was he able to get any more carbon steel in?
No.
Yeah, it's so hard. Yeah.
I ran into him at the post. Remember, I told you I ran into him at the post office when I was mailing some stuff.
Yeah.
And he goes, "I'm trying, man." He said, "I can't get it," because he only deals with one place to ship him stuff.
Yep.
Which I believe is
distributor.
Blue Ridge or Blue Creek or one of those blue names. I forget the name of it, but Sarah was just in all of this, and she was with me, and she goes, "If you don't buy that, you're crazy."
Yeah.
He wanted a pretty penny for it, and I talked him down, and I was like, he said, "Well, you helped me out," and he gave me $20 off. So
I agree with that. I mean, because that's a beautiful looking knife, man. I mean, that's real nice. You know what year that was made? Did it say on the box?
Yeah, it's a 23.
Yeah. Okay. Yep.
Yeah.
So it looks like it hasn't been sitting around at all.
Yeah, and it's got 7 dots on it, so it's definitely a 23 on the blade.
Yeah. What's up, MBEDC?
Don C says, "Oh, by the way, I got some buffalo horn in those boxes." Yeah, that's what he said. I just made a beeline right for it because he knows that's what I'm looking. You know, I'm looking for different stuff like that. Actually, it's my first buffalo horn I got.
Tristan Barnett says, "What do anything to get my hands on a case bayonet or a fighting knife that was issued?"
Yeah, my buddy that gave that axe to, he's into those bayonets and fighting knives from the military and stuff like that. But
yeah, Tristan really likes those as well. If it's not a buck, he's going for something like that through case. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he was out there last night. Actually, I was walking to try to get to Lee, and he goes, "Hey!" The guy gave that axe to, and so he came over. We shot the shit for a little bit.
Is that the one that cuts in the morning? He cuts the breakfast on the Sundays.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He takes it to a local restaurant. He'll take an axe in there. He'll take a big knife and just put it on his plate. He buys steak and eggs every Sunday morning. So he's in there with say a K-bar or whatever on his plate, and he's cutting the steak with it. So
that's crazy.
We got Singing Toad in here.
Singing Toad.
Just a reminder, guys, at an hour 10, we got an EDC Leatherworks slip that goes on your belt, along with a 33 OT old timer pocket knife and some stickers that we're going to be giving away. So you guys, be sure you stay on here and join in for the fun with that.
Singing Toe, what's going on, brother? Alan Rice says, I love military knives. Yeah, I do too. You know what I want to get my hands on is one of the pilot knives. I've always liked the pilot knives. Always. And,
I think Warhog has one.
Yeah, I missed my opportunity. I went down to the store, down to the buck where I get my bucks, and I asked him one time if he had any pilot knives, and he did. He had one from the Vietnam era, right? Which those are extremely hard to get your hands on. Any Vietnam era knife is going to be extremely hard to get your hands on. But he had one that was made from Camillus, I believe. I believe it was Camillus.
Yeah, that sounds right. Yeah.
Yeah, it was a Vietnam era pilot's knife, right? But he wanted top dollar for it because he knew he could get that.
Yeah.
So he wanted something like, it was a crazy amount. And I said, I'm going to pass. I went in there a week later to try to talk to him. And he had already sold it. I'm like, wow, you got to be kidding me. But
well,
yeah.
He's a Vietnam vet anyway, too, isn't he?
Yeah. Him and the other guys that run it. He's the main guy that runs it. But his buddies that go in there, they're all vets from Vietnam. From that era, yeah.
So I can't blame him, really.
No, you can't. You can't. You know what I mean? Because he'll give me deals on bucks and things like that. But when it comes to a knife like that, that's more of a sentimental or whatever you want to call it. But yeah. Tristan Barnett said, if you two were to think of a knife from a movie that you've always wanted, what would it be?
I'm not in the movie. I don't even watch TV, so I don't know.
I gotta agree with you. I haven't watched TV in 7 years, brother. 8 years almost. I just don't really watch it. I mean, I guess I'll say, you know what I'll say though, to answer your question? I guess I'll go with the was it the 120 from the from the, what movie was that? Scream? No, was it Scream? Scream, right? I think Scream. I think it was Scream. Yeah. You can correct me if I'm wrong. Mike Curtis says Rambo.
Yeah, we had those when I was little, and you'd throw them, and it would just bust apart. Those cheap Rambo knives.
Yeah, they were made in China. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
What's this one talking about? They are beautiful. Jersey Knife Guy says they are beautiful. I don't know.
Oh, I think
Sog Grunt says hey.
Yeah, I think Jersey and Rick are having a conversation about some Taylor Eyewitness knives. Maybe I don't know if anyone watched my video on these Falcon Wubin Falcon flashlights, but I got a discount code if you're interested. Big J, get you 10% off.
Yeah, that was. You did a good video, man. That thing is powerful.
Yeah, I'm going to do another one where my camera doesn't adjust to the light, because the short, you've seen what it did in the short, but the one I did with my regular camera, it would adjust to the light. And I don't know how to change the settings. I'm half stupid.
Me too. Guys, he sent me a video from his phone, right? And it was like night and day. I'm like, Jay, man, I'm like, that video did that no justice. Because he sent me a video that he recorded from his phone, and he has he was out in his backyard or his front yard, whatever it was, but he lit up the entire neighborhood. Right? It was like 10 o'clock at night, and the entire neighborhood was just lit up. Like he's like shooting it at houses and stuff. And I'm like the neighbors are gonna think it's morning time.
Yeah. I was lighting up that sycamore tree, that huge sycamore tree in my yard.
Yeah. Yep.
It's crazy. It's a powerful light. They're sending me another one. I don't know what. It's more of an EDC size flashlight. This one, I mean, this thing weighs 13 ounces. Like you need to have a chest rig or a big belt rig of some kind to be carrying this. Like you need to be a tow truck driver or say a paramedic or something of the sort. It's crazy heavy.
Let me just say, here's my thing about that, right? Is they're making so many EDC flashlights now in compact designs that are so powerful.
Yeah.
I mean, this is just my opinion, right? I have one, and it's like this big, and it shoots a crazy amount. So to carry something that big, you would really need to have a job like you're talking about where you really need that. But
And
yeah,
it's, it's all aluminum and glass. There's no plastic on it too, that's
hey,
why
nice.
it's so heavy. But I got my Maxpedition pouch, and in that, I just have the old mag light my boys got me for
Hell yeah,
Father's Day. They were little, and you know, it works.
that's
For what
nice. Is that camo?
yeah,
It's
yeah.
nice, man.
And then in this pouch, I also carry like extra batteries for it and stuff. So I'm a big teeth guy, so I got a toothbrush and some toothpicks and a Leatherman. I'm dropping stuff.
Where'd you get that pouch?
Amazon.
It's a nice pouch. Very
Yeah,
nice pouch.
I think it was. I want to say it was $20.
Yeah, that's later on if you can send me where that came from. I like that.
Yeah, just type in. They have a bunch of different sizes. So if you just type in Maxpedition, they'll have like a jumbo or a smaller. I forget which one this is, but like I said, you'll find there'll be
Okay.
dimensions and stuff on there for you to get whatever size you like.
Maxpedition, right?
Yep.
Got it. I like that. That's nice.
Yeah.
That's nice.
I carry it in my sling pack, and it's usually in my car. That way, if my car's kind of older, so I got to carry tools and stuff. I'm
It's
not.
all good.
Yeah.
It's all
So,
good. Randy
hey,
WSG, I didn't say what's up to you. What's up, Randy? He said, Big J Naj, I still have my old mag light from like 20-ish years ago. Same bulb, too.
Oh, yeah. I've never had to do anything with that. Of course, I got to be honest. When it's dark, I'm usually inside. So, and I live right by this walking trail in a park. So my backyard's pretty lit up anyway because just lampposts and stuff. So, I only use a flashlight if I'm going fishing or if I'm working on a car past dark or something like that. So,
Right.
Just to be honest, I'm not out there tracking through the nighttime through the woods or anything. But
Georgia Adventurer says they make great gear.
Big J, 10% off Weaving flashlights. Use your discount code.
Get it.
I don't know if I get anything for it, but
I know. I don't know how that works.
Yeah, me either. I was just like, whatever.
Yeah.
Do you want to talk about what we were talking about before we hopped on here?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. You want to do it?
Yeah. So basically, right now, I'm trying to figure out a time. It's more me than it is Jay, but I'm trying to figure out a time that works for me. Because this time right here, it works, but sometimes it doesn't. It's it's Saturday, guys. It's the middle of the day over here. It's 5 o'clock where I am on Eastern time, so 5 to 6. And sometimes I have things going on. I love being here, but guys, I do. I love being here, talking to you guys, chatting with you guys. It's great. It's a hobby of mine, and Jay knows that. I absolutely love it. I'm just trying. All it is, I'm just trying to figure out a better time that works for me. Like I said, this is on me. It's not even on Jay. But
I mean, we talked about it. We talked about it before, though.
Yeah, we have. So, what I'm trying to do is just try to figure out a time that works better for me and him to get on here to do an hour and a half. Nothing's going to change with the time with that, but just the time and day may change, Saturday or Sunday. So what we're going to do is talk about it a little bit after this live, and then we're going to, I'm sure Big J will post that new time. He'll put a post up, a link up, and everything like that. But just know that that's going to be happening within the next week. We're going to be just changing the day and time of the live, and nothing else is going to change. It's still going to be an hour and a half. And I'm hoping, one thing that I don't like about it is I'm hoping that everybody that's here can still make that time, because I love talking to you guys on here. I was going to actually ask everybody, and I know it's kind of hard, but what times, even if you want to just throw times in the comments, because I watch this after, and I know Big J does too, throw a time in it. Even if you write 5, 6 on Sunday. I'm looking more for Sunday. What times work for you guys on Sundays? And I can look at the comments later. But,
and Sunday's good for me too, because on Sundays I don't lift weights.
So
I've got a full day of whether I'm, the chores are the big thing, the grass, painting, working on a car, whatever.
Yeah.
So,
So I'm, that's right. And I'm leaning more towards like around, because I have things that I am doing Saturday afternoon. But I'm leaning more towards about 5 o'clock on Sunday. That's where I'll be good. And I hope 5 o'clock, you guys are able to make it, because I would hate to have somebody out there that's doing something and they can't make it and they wish that they could. So I just wanted to give you guys that heads up. Again, this is something that's on me, but yeah, Sunday 5 o'clock. What did you say? Sunday 5 o'clock Pacific time.
Yeah,
and that's perfect.
And then Georgia's actually saying the same thing. Sunday at 6 p.m. because Georgia is in the Eastern time zone, so that's the same time as you.
Yes.
And then me and Jo are in the same time zone. Well, actually, no, me and Jo are not in the same time zone. I don't think. Well, no, 5 p.m. Central time. So yeah, it'd be 5 p.m. Central, 6 p.m. Eastern.
I would actually, what I would like to do, I'm just saying, and I'm trying to figure this out, is I'd like to do 5 p.m. Eastern, which would be 4 p.m. Central. I don't know how that works.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, we could try it. We just don't want to step on anyone's toes either. Other people who are doing lives, and I don't think we would be.
Not at all. 6 p.m. Eastern works for me. It sounds like it works for a lot of people. All right, just wanted to get a general idea, and that's all. That was just that's it. But I love doing this, guys. I love being here with you. So it looks like we're going to be changing it to Sunday, 5 or 6 o'clock Eastern time, which would be whatever we do, 6 o'clock Central or 5 o'clock Central, 4 o'clock Central. I don't know.
Or hell, we can cut it in the middle and go 5:30.
We could do that too. Do that too. Yeah, that'd be fine. I can work with that.
Who knows? Yeah, we're crazy.
A couple of knife nuts on here. That's all we are.
Just a couple of dummies. I tell you.
Hey, we all have a good time though, right?
Oh yeah. Yeah. I just want it to where everyone can still come on and get involved, because guys, Randy sent a bunch of stuff to give away. I'm not gonna lie. He there's a reason his Etsy store is on our banner, because he supports us so much, and it's just great having someone like that who is sending stuff for us to give away, talking to other people about sending stuff for us to give away. It's just it's phenomenal, honestly. Randy, we really appreciate you, buddy.
Big time. Randy's, like I said, he's a guy that I highly, highly respect him. Just from the things that he does.
And speaking of that, Jo, who sent me stuff for my giveaway.
Yeah, same thing. Jo is the same way. Yeah, I can't. Jersey
gives us stuff.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So all these guys here, we kind of all have the same group. It looks like a lot of us stick with the same group and stuff, and we have a great group going. So.
Yeah, it really means a lot. And even Byron Kennedy, he sent me a couple extra decals, and like I said, I've already got 2 of those diver ones. So I'm gonna put that in the package today and let people know it's from Byron Kennedy.
I wanted to show off 1 second something from Mike.
From Mike Curtis.
Yeah, Mike. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry that I'm leaving the camera, but I got things all over my room here. This is my knife room. What do you want from me? But guys, check this out.
He's got a killer logo.
That's a sick sticker right there, man. Mike's Knives. So he's doing good things now too. He's doing great things. He's been doing great things. With his shorts and video, all that. But look at that sticker. That's a really nice sticker from Mike Curtis.
Yeah.
So it's just good stuff coming from everybody.
I know he took his time with that, because he was actually talking to me, I think in a IG DM or something. He's like, yeah, I'm getting some decals together, but I just want to make the design right. And he did. I mean, he made that design took his time. And
I'm going to say Mike Curtis, Saw Grunt, Jersey Knife Guy, and some others, but have some sick stickies, man. Sick stickers. I'm just gonna be honest. I'm gonna say it. Freaking Mike. Yeah, they have some sick stickers. But Mike Curtis just threw $10 in here. I don't even know what that. Thank you, Mike. Hope you feel better, Big J.
What we'll do is use it to buy knives, and then give them one.
Mike.
So here's, as you see, I got Gerbs on here twice, I believe, because I didn't know I already had it on there.
Yeah. So, I gotta build that. I gotta build something like that.
I want to frame it.
It's amazing seeing this, because me and Big J didn't even know what this thing is here. we didn't even know, and we're like just
A couple of dummies.
Yeah, believe me, it's gonna go right back. It's gonna go right back in the knives. That's where it's going. So, Mike, thank you so much for sending that over, brother. We appreciate you very much. And it does. It's gonna go right back in the knives.
What I thought
was
was
one of those.
Yeah, what I thought, buy a knife. I can do a video on it, ship it to you. You do a video on it, and then we'll give it away.
Yeah, exactly. Whatever. Yeah, that's fine. That's perfect. I mean, that's guys. Like I said, it's gonna go back in the community anyways. And we appreciate all of you. But I want to build something. It's super chat. Sarah Dinnan. Thank you, Sarah.
She watches all them homesteaders, and I guess they do it. So
yeah, she's absolutely right. It's super chat. That is what it is. That is. Yeah. I'm over here like a big dummy. I'm like, I don't know what that is. Like, we appreciate. We need help. We need help. All the help we can get, especially today. But but anyways, I wanted to build something like you built there for the stickers.
Yeah.
Because you guys see when I do my videos, I have them placed on my piece of furniture. I gotta build something like that. That's a good idea.
Here's something I want to put in the chat because Randy actually said this a long time. He's been thinking about this for a long time.
Big J, real quick. I'm sorry, don't mean to interrupt you. Georgia Adventure just said something. If you want to post that up there,
I already got it up there.
I'm behind. Go ahead, guys.
Are you talking about the come up with a name?
You already got it, brother.
Yeah, we need to come up with a name for our knife community. I'll do the stickers. That would be awesome. But I'm just no good at naming stuff, so I don't,
Just name it Dummies R Us. No, George, that's a great idea, man.
Yeah, it is.
Great idea. We could definitely do something like that, and that would be cool. And he's even saying he'll come up with the stickers. That's an awesome thing.
Yeah, he's he's all about the community. And Jo says he said Sarah gave me good advice on buying that trapper last night.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah.
She did. She absolutely. That's one of the nicest trappers that I've seen.
Oh yeah, it's the fit and finish is crazy. I could not believe the fit and finish on this. And of course, they're going to pay a little more attention to this one, because it's buffalo horn.
Yeah.
But it's just not the S35E, and it's a true sharp. But hey, I'll take it.
Nothing wrong with that. I mean, I'm not a big steel snob.
Yeah, I'm not either. I'd rather have carbon, honestly.
Yep.
As a matter of fact, the Singing Toad did a video the other day asking like favorite steels and what's your favorite, what's your least favorite. I said my favorite's 1095 carbon, and the one I hate is Case True Sharp.
Yeah, it's like a mystery. Isn't that like a mystery steel?
Yeah.
Whatever. What doesn't matter? But yeah.
I just don't like sharpening it for some reason. I don't know. It seems like I can sharpen anything, honestly, and when it comes to that, I just hate sharpening it for some reason.
Guys,
when I was younger, I don't know.
I just had an option of buying a buck, this buck right here, right? I just had an option of getting this in S30V or getting this in the 428C. I'm going to be honest with you. I had the extra, whatever it was, $20, 25, 30, but I don't even know what I have that extra 25, 30 bucks. But if I can get this knife for under $100 in 428C, I'm going to get it. I'm going to get it in 428C. There's nothing wrong. And that's what people, S30V is great. It's a great steel. But if you know how to sharpen a knife, their heat treat is excellent. 428C from Buck with their heat treat is phenomenal. It is phenomenal. And I can say that from experience because I use Buck's 428C all the time out on my job. And it can go a long time without, all you have to do is keep up with it, strop it every now and then. That's it. But I see a lot of, not from anyone here, but I've seen things about steels and, you got to go with the Magna Cut. You got to go with the S30V. You got to go with this new super steel, S90V. There's a place and time and place for everything. If you're somebody who doesn't like to sharpen a knife or doesn't know how to sharpen a knife, maybe go with an S90V where it's going to hold you a long time. But now you're going to have trouble sharpening an S90V knife. But all I'm trying to say is there's nothing wrong with like 428C and stuff like that. And I don't know. I could have went with the S30V from Buck. I went for under $100.
Yeah.
428C. Good enough for me, man.
And Peterbilt Knife Guy did a video testing the 420 HC versus Ontario Knife Rat in D2, and the 420 HC
Beat it.
Yeah,
Beat it. It beat it.
it did.
Yeah.
He said, "Don't make me say it, Big J." I said, "You say it."
Well, it was obvious. I mean, and I want to give Peter Bill props because he did a great video on that.
Yeah,
he did a great video. He was like Jay just said, he was testing the 428C to the D2 of, what was it, Ontario, right?
yeah. It was a Rat 2, I believe.
Rat 2, and the 428C, it beat it. And that's the thing. It's all in the heat treat, and we all know that here. It's all in the heat treat. If you have a company like Buck that's been around for over 100 years, and they have a famous heat treat like they do, I'll take 428C from them all day long.
And Jerbs is asking what I think of 3V. Well, I've got, I think I got 3 knives in 3V. This is just one of them here. This is the Bravo 1. Look at that thick boy.
That's nice.
I like it. Jerbs, I do like it because it does hold an edge for a long time. So, you can mess with it. You can beat on it. But I'm going to be honest with you. That god dang, those knives we all bought, BPS, I beat the guts out of that thing.
And it was still sharp.
Yeah, that was insane. That was insane.
It was unbelievable. That was a under $30 knife. Yeah.
$32 I paid for this.
I'm sorry, $2 more, right?
And the sheath is worth that.
It is. It is.
And it's razor sharp. Like, that's sticking to my finger right there. And
Yeah.
you watch me feather stick, you watch me baton with it. And then after I was done, I held a magazine paper up, no editing. I was like, I'm going to let this sucker run. It was 27 minutes or whatever it was, but I thought the knife deserved to have that video, because if you start editing that stuff out there, like, oh, you edited it out there, maybe you went and sharpened it or stropped it, but no, I didn't.
No.
I just ran with it.
And let me just say, you're getting, now think about that for a minute, $32 for $32. That's it. This isn't no $150, $250 knife. $32 BPS knives, and you get a carbon steel that functions, works, holds its edge.
Yeah,
I'll take it.
Georgia likes the D2.
I'm with him. I like D2. I love D2 steel.
Civivi, Elementum, and D2 steel. Ooh,
I love that. I love D2.
Yeah.
And the Civivi Elementum's a great knife anyways.
Well, here I'm going to bring up Signet Toad actually made a big comment, so I'm going to put it up here because we're talking about this because of his video. Big J's Knives, my idea for that blade steel video came from Erica's EDC. By the way, I just did a response in an open tag format. Well, you done a good job on it, and I commented on it because I'm kind of that video really interested me because I got knives in all these different steels. But I'll be honest with you, have you got anything in crewwear over there, Kevin?
I don't have anything in crewwear. No, I don't. The best steel I have is S90V from Benchmade. That's the best steel I have, but nothing from crewwear. Like I said, I'm not a big steel junkie.
Oh, it's in my pocket. Well, this Para 2, I've never had to sharpen this, and you can tell I use it. I mean, it's got the rime and stuff on the pivot or whatever. But
I've seen those in your EDC dumps.
Yeah, I've never had to sharpen it. It just holds an edge, and I really don't even strop it that often, to be honest with you. And if I do, I'll just use like green compound, and that's it.
That's Spider Coast crewwear, right?
Yeah, crewwear.
Talking about? Yeah.
Here, I'm going to blow it up here just real quick for a second. I'll give you a little break. I think that's the side that says, yeah, CPM crewwear. But yeah, it's sharp. I mean, it'll shave you. And I've never sharpened this knife. And granted, I'm not out there cutting zip ties or batoning wood with it or anything, I just use it, and it holds an edge.
I think, and I don't know. It's not for everybody, but for some people, I think that I think that the phase of super steels is kind of dwindling away. I don't know if you can agree with me on that. Big J, it looks like you can.
Yeah.
But do you guys remember a couple of years back? I'm sure a lot of us were on YouTube a couple of years back. But remember a couple of years back how much more of the super steels were like going crazy, super steel. It's like now you're seeing a lot of carbon. I mean, people are talking about carbon, they're going back to the original, back to the 1095, man. It's, I think that Super Steel is it can be great. You can get a great knife in S30V or S90V or MagnaCut or Crewwear or whatever, and it's going to hold an edge, but there's nothing. I think people get the misconception that puts, say, 428C or D2 or 1095 out of the question, and it doesn't. It just doesn't. It still functions great. And Sig and Toad just said it. What's old is new again, and that's absolutely what goes around comes around. That's right.
And I want to attribute. Oh gosh darn it! I hit the wrong one. But I can't find it now. Oh well. But I want to attribute some of that to Georgia Adventure, Doom Crew, and Richter. With the old is new again, because those were three guys I started watching. Like when I started putting up videos. Just seeing the patina and, I'm thinking like, man, this is like my childhood. I'm seeing this stuff. And, I got these super steel knives like that dang Benchmade I sent you that you just sent me back.
Yeah, oh my God.
You can't even tell it's been used. And these other ones got so much more character on them. It's, I attribute to guys like that. Richter, Doom Crew, Georgia Adventure, because they're running out there like, hey, use it. Ain't going to hurt it. Sharpen it. As long as it ain't rusting, it's good. All these people want super steels and stainless because they don't want to take, maybe they don't know how, or maybe they don't want to take the time. I don't know. You got to take care of them. But I mean, if I have as many knives as I do, and I can take care of them, I mean, it'll work.
Yeah, I mean, it's called maintaining. You got to maintain anything.
Yeah,
that's it.
How many people are pulling out their firearms and making sure that those are clean and operational and stuff like that. And that's a little more work than just a pocket knife.
Warthog says 1095 is gold. You're right. It is. I love 1095.
But look at the tingers on that son of a gun.
Yeah, you can't make it out. You got to blow it up.
Oh, gosh darn it.
There it is. Yep. Now you can see it.
This is pre-43 Camillus U.S. Army engineer's knife. Still has the bail on it. It is sharper than I was able to get this knife so sharp. I mean, it's just razor sharp. It's crazy.
Guys, I want to take a second to thank, everybody that always just commenting on my stuff. And that's a reason why I say this. But, Mike Curtis, Singing Toad, Saw Grunt, Georgia Adventurer, Randy, from Randy WSG, Alan, Jersey Knife Guy, all you guys, mostly all the people that are here. I wanted to say thank you to for continuing to stick with me, because I know I haven't been putting out a lot of content lately, and you guys already know I've already talked about that. But I appreciate you guys sticking with me. It's not always the easiest thing to do to load content. It's just not, guys. It's one of those things where it's you're dealing with everyday life, and then you're trying to load it. So I don't want anyone to think that I'm getting away from YouTube, because I'm not. I'm not getting away from YouTube at all. It's just sometimes it's hard to get content out. That's all I'm saying. And I'm just saying thank you guys for sticking with me, and because I go on my shorts or on my latest video, and you guys are still right there commenting. So I just appreciate you guys sticking with me, because I'm not going anywhere from this community.
Well, you put out an awesome video on that Buck 112. What was that, yesterday or the day before?
I think it was the day before.
Yeah, awesome video. And I was so glad I got one, and they weren't sold out, because you, Jersey, Kirby Creek were like, you just may as well go ahead and buy it.
It's a great knife, and you know what, guys? I'm gonna EDC. Usually it would go. Some of my knives go into my collection, but I'm EDCing this, guys. I'm EDCing this knife, man. It's too great of a knife, And for the money that I got it for, it's an EDC all day, man. I'm gonna EDC the heck out of this knife.
Well, here Michael Espinoza said something to you. I appreciate you, and we'll stick it out to the next video. So,
thank you, Michael. I appreciate it. I really do.
And even Jo says, hey, we just do the best we can with this. I was so concerned when I started about doing a video every day, and then it was 3 times a week on certain days, and now I'm just like, hey, you know what? I'm going to do them, and when I put them out, like that video I put out yesterday or the day before, I pre-shot that before I left for vacation.
Yeah.
And I didn't upload it because it was an exchanger blade. It was put in a 59L knife, and I didn't know that until after I shot the video. But I just changed the description of it and threw it out there and like, hey, read the description if you got a problem with it. But no one's got a problem with it. So
Yeah. Thank you very much, Singing Toad. I just read your comment. Thank you, brother. Same to you, brother.
This stuff right here, the brass is getting the teeners on this one.
Hell yeah. That's nice. That's some Teenerville.
Yeah. That's 30V, buck 110. Which I feel terrible because I only bought one. I should have bought 4 or 5. Like, I'm just dumb. And then just offered them like, hey, if you buy it from me, I'll send it to you for whatever it costs me to ship it to you. So
yeah, you gotta like jump on those. Yeah, you gotta jump. I messed up. I didn't jump on it.
Well, I should have known that you would have bought it from it. You know what I mean? You would have gave me money for it. You know,
1,000%. 1,000%. It's not. I mean, you didn't know. You know, it's funny because I was gonna buy it. I waited 10 minutes and it was sold out. 10 minutes.
Yeah. So next time I'll just, when they're $50 for S30V, I'm just gonna buy 3 or 4.
Put it this way: if you see anything you think I like, Jay, buy it. I'll pay you for it.
Yeah, I know. I know you will. Just like that damn Sodbuster Jr. I should have just, but had a little. I forget what yours had. Maybe a tiny gap or something. And you're like, I don't care about that. Just buy it.
No. You know what bothers me is centering.
Yeah.
Centering. If there's a tiny little gap in the spring and all that, that doesn't really. It's not going to affect the knife. I mean, unless you're a collector of that certain knife and you want it to be pristine. But I use a lot of my stuff, so it's not a big deal. But centering will affect, I feel like, the blade rub and all that. So I don't like that. But
yeah, people are in here talking about shorts, and I honestly stopped doing them as much. I may do 2 a week because they don't get the hits they used to. So
YouTube has something to do with that.
Yeah, I'm like, you know what? And I feel sometimes too that maybe people get burnt out on seeing my content. So I'm like, maybe I hold back for a little bit and I put out something that's maybe I spend a little more time on the video and a little more energy in the video. Only put out 2 videos a week, but put more energy and focus on them, higher quality, and maybe it's better for people. I don't know.
You guys want to hear something pretty funny real quick, right? I went a couple weeks. I was doing shorts. You guys know me. I do shorts a lot, right? But now when I was doing shorts quite frequently, maybe you guys know what I'm talking about, but I was only getting some. I would get 1,000. You get that 1K or 1.5, but then mostly it would go down to like 160, 200 views, and then whatever. It was sometimes some would only get freaking 80 views, whatever, right? So I noticed I waited like 2 weeks without a short, and I got like, I don't know, something crazy like 2.5 thousand views on it. And I've seen a pattern with that, right? So I've seen a pattern with that with YouTube. Like if you wait and you throw out a short, they're gonna skyrocket that short. Yeah. And I've seen a pattern with this. I've been watching that because I kind of watch how my shorts, how they do. And I definitely know that YouTube kind of plays with that a little bit.
Yeah. And Jo says all around YouTube's been down on subs and views, which he is 100% correct. So it's just something we got to deal with, I guess. I hate it, but it's just terrible that we got to even worry about it.
I think there should be one way. It should be if you put out a short, it gets as many views as it gets. I don't think YouTube should interrupt that. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that they do. But
oh yeah, I think they shadow ban stuff, certain things.
Yeah, they do.
Especially anything with a pew in it.
Forget about it.
Or like George Adventure, he was just out there with his grandson riding around in a utility vehicle, and they banned the video.
It's crazy.
Yeah, he wasn't happy about that. And I understand him. So
yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. But that's stuff we deal with.
And MBEDC asked, do you get many subs from shorts? You do. But I think if they're watching shorts, they're not watching a lot of long content. So just because you get a lot of subs, that's where I got a lot of my subs from.
Yeah, we all
you got 1,200 subs, but you're only getting 300 views on a video because they're just watching a lot of short stuff. Attention span these days, TikTok world.
But I will say this: was that MBEDC?
Yeah. Yep.
But I will say this: MBEDC. I don't know if is he new? Are you new to the YouTube? Anyways, I will say this though: if you're new to YouTube, Shorts is a great way to get your name out there.
It is, yeah.
That I will say. If you're new to YouTube, Shorts is going to be a good way for people to recognize you, know who you are a little bit, and also it's a great way to get some subs established. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? So you
it
can
is.
start getting videos. So I wouldn't knock Shorts out. I'd say if you're new, do the Shorts, man. Get your name out there and stuff.
Yeah, like what was it? I think Doom Crew was at 996 subs. I said, dude, put out a killer short right now.
Yeah, exactly.
It'll get you 3 or 4 subs pretty quick because he's got, just something about his content. They're used knives. You can tell he uses his stuff, and he's got stuff with different shield. Him and Randy got the stuff with these different shields and just different bone material and stuff.
Yeah, there's a lot of patterns in YouTube. There's a lot of patterns. If you watch the patterns, like if you notice the people that put out a lot of shorts, they'll have more subscribers sometimes, and it's just there's certain patterns you can watch for, and you kind of look for, and you can kind of see.
Well, when I was on Big Red's channel chat, we were talking about that. I said, I'm putting out shorts like a freaking TikTok All-American over here, and he goes, "But Jerry, you're going to notice." The people who get a lot of views on those shorts are still getting the same amount of views on their long-term content.
It's true.
And he was 100% correct about that.
Yeah.
Because I'm seeing it now with myself and my own channel. So, it is what it is. Hey, I was going to ask you if you had any non-case trappers over there, like a trapper that isn't a case.
No, I don't.
You don't have a buck trapper?
I only have the case trapper. That's it.
You don't have a buck trapper?
What's that?
You don't have a buck trapper?
I wish I did. I know that you sent me a buck trapper.
Oh yeah.
I reviewed it and I sent it back to you, but I don't have I don't have a buck trapper. Nope.
I want to show this one here. I was wanting to show this one here just to show a knife here real quick. This old Schrade. And I've probably showed this knife before, but this thing is from 1982. It's an NKCA, National Knife Collectors Association knife. We got the old spade blade that everybody loves, but it's in Stag. 1982 with Stag.
It's a nice knife.
Fit and finish is pretty on point. Centering's pretty on point. So yeah, I try to pick these up once in a while. The only problem is those shields are kind of glued in there, so you got to be careful. They'll just pop right out on you.
Yeah. What do you think? Hey, I never really asked you. What do you think of the? And it's just kind of a weird question, but what do you think? We haven't talked about it in a while, but do you use this knife at all?
No.
You don't use it?
I should, but I just don't. I don't know why.
Can I say that this is a great EDC knife? I've used it a few times, and this knife, the length of the blade, it really gets the job done. Yeah. Yeah, this is the what was the name of it?
Appalachian Jack.
Yeah, this is the Appalachian Jack. You guys remember this one when Rosecraft came out with this one, and I was using this the other day actually, and there might be some marks on there, but with that blade length, guys, just it's a great EDC knife. It really is. I mean, and the action on the half stop. I mean, you see that bounce? Very strong action on it. But I was just curious if you've been using it at all, or.
No, I bought it. I actually got 5 Rosecrafts right here in this drawer, and I got a couple over here in this other one. But you know how I'm a box nerd?
Yeah.
So I got that Appalachian Jack, and they sent it in the damn Clinch River swayback box. So, but the fit and finish on these knives are above and beyond. I mean, this is white bone. This is the I don't know what this one is.
Yeah, that's the I remember the name of that, something
Little River Bend Skinner.
Yeah, that's it. Yep.
But it has some orange tint in the bone, which don't bother me at all. I kind of like it. It gives it character. But pretty cool design. I got a couple of their EDC offerings too, but I've been EDCing traditionals a lot lately, and my favorite EDC now, and Warthog. I think Warthog picked one of these up today. This one here.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, he put a video out on. He said, "You guys finally talked me into it," and it was a short, I believe.
One of the best 112s that they ever made right here. This is what an EDC it is, man. Just it's crazy. It's, you know what it is? It's the handle.
Oh yeah,
it's the handle. You get that thickness of that handle. Great EDC.
Jerbs is asking me to show a wooden knife I showed not too long ago, which was the one Pete sent me, which I showed earlier. It's this one here. But I mean, if you want to see a wooden knife, I got this old Remington jumbo trapper here in the Coca-Cola wood, half stops. This sucker's from 1989.
That's a nice one.
It's massive though, man.
I can tell.
I mean, you gonna put that in your pocket?
Yeah, it's a big knife.
I think I'll wear that on my hip. It's just a big jumbo trap. You know, I think GEC puts out one of these as well, kind of in the same size. I think it's a 23, if I'm not mistaken. But
yeah.
I
was gonna say, do you want to show what we're gonna be giving away here in a few minutes?
Yeah, guys. We got this slip from Georgia Adventure EDC Leatherworks. You know, it goes on your belt. Look at the stitching on it. Got a couple of rivets as well, which look to be copper, honestly.
Beautiful sheath.
We have an old timer 33 OT, which is just a little jackknife. You know, and then got some swag. Now he sent a bunch of other stuff too, but you know, we don't want to give it all away at once. We got this swag. I'm gonna give away a saw grunt because I got a bunch of these. Byron Kennedy donated that one. This is from Georgia Adventure, and this one's from me. I got like 2 decals left, and I'm gonna be out. So
that sheath is really nice. Can we get a close up of that sheath?
Sure can. I should have did that when I showed it, but look at the rivets on this thing. Are those awesome. Brass? Are those a copper, Randy? I wanted to chime in here.
That's nice. I like that.
Yeah, I got the multicolor stitching and stuff. So
it's a nice sheath.
Yeah, and he sent it. I'll go ahead and show the other 2 that he sent as well, so you guys know if you're tuning in next week. He sent this one.
Man.
And then he sent a coffin slip. I love how he puts his business on there like that.
Love that.
So of course it has a lanyard, you know, got the rivets here, lanyard holes. I don't know if he's still on here now. I kind of wanted to ask if that was copper, but guys, these rivets look to be copper to me. So,
Sarah, I agree with you about the stitching.
Yeah,
awesome stitching.
Yeah, he does so much for the knife community. He does other things too for other people. Yeah, I don't think he just advertises it a lot. So he's definitely a stand-up guy. Oh, he says it's brass. So the rivets are brass on that at the bottom. So they're going to teener up on you.
That's nice. I love that. The stitching is awesome on that. You want me to write a number down?
Yeah, do it.
In a minute. I just got to grab a pen real quick.
Yeah. So guys, get ready. And what I'll do is I'll put start in the comments, and of course I'll tell you. We'll give him a time. We'll give him a little chance here. But here's one from Richter. And then I want to show a JO slip.
Absolutely.
Talk about. Look at this thing. Look at this thing JO made. I hate to cut into the middle of the raffle or the giveaway, but look at this.
It's beautiful.
It's so classy.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Yeah. So all 3 of those guys and then we got a 4th guy wanting to send us stuff to give away too. So we're going to have all types of leather stuff, you know, just in and out, just crazy.
That's one from JO as well.
Yeah.
You know, I wish I didn't have the glare, but
yeah,
just a nice sheet from JO as well. They, these guys do great work.
Yeah, all of them put their own they all have their own little touch and their own little styling, and it's, you know, you can't just get one from one guy and be like, that's it. I want the different stuff. But what we'll do is we're going to start. Okay, I got start typed in here. So when you see the word start putting in a number between 1 and 100. Boston is writing it down right now. And what we'll do is we'll give this till 111. So you got a minute and a half to put a number between 1 and 100, and whoever comes closest, it don't matter if you go over, you're going to get, of course, you're going to get the belt sheath with the old-timer knife. Now, of course, this fits a lot larger knife than this old-timer. Let's look and see what I got here. I got a mini trapper right here. So it fits that mini trapper pretty good. You can see it just barely sticking up there. Let's see what else we got here. It'll fit. Let's Jo did a video on a muskrat. So there it is with a muskrat in it. So here's a Schrade muskrat. Stag. All right. And Jersey says he's playing for Randy's WSG. Jersey's all about paying it forward.
Yeah, I've been watching the numbers go, and yep, there's a couple people played for BC Jervs.
Where's Sean Fleming at tonight? He may have got confused. He may have got confused because that video I put out, it was supposed to come out last week, and I was like, "Wait, guys, we may not do one this week, but I'll keep you posted." But I did put out posters saying we are having it tonight. So
yeah, missed it tonight. Yeah, that's right. He's usually in here.
Yeah. Of course, Saturday, family stuff. All right, guys, we're at 111. I'm going to type stop in. So anything, and you only put one number in, too. Don't put a bunch of different numbers in.
You ready?
Okay, it should be in there. The word stop should be in. So what number do we have, Boston? 57. Who got 57?
So I seen a 55, and I seen a...
Mike Curtis had 55.
Yep, and then I believe, a 60. I could be wrong, but...
Jo got 59.
That was what I seen. That was it. Jo
so those are both 2 off.
And I think that was the closest.
So it looks like we got to do a little rundown between Jo and Mike Curtis. So Jo and Mike Curtis, Boston, write a number down between 1 and 10.
Give me 1 second.
All right. You got to love it when the pen works great.
I got it.
All right. So Jo and Mike Curtis, put a number between 1 and 10.
We got a knife off. BC Jerv says a knife off.
I love it. Byron Kennedy also knife off.
Yep. And that was between Jo and who was it?
Jo and Mike Curtis.
Yep.
So come on, fellas, put a number in. Warthog says boom.
Mike Curtis.
Warthog, do you like that? Warthog, do you like your new 112 Sport Pro? Come on, guys, put your numbers in. Jo and Mike. Okay, so Jo picked 5. What you got, Mike?
Mike Curtis gets 6.
Okay, so what was the number? 3. So it looks like Jo won it. And I've got his address. So, Jo, I will ship this stuff out to you probably Monday, bud.
It's amazing how close you guys were, both of you, though.
Yeah. And I'm wondering, too, if maybe one of them don't put something in and wait on the other guy and do like the whole, what's that called? Where they spin the wheel?
Yeah, you wait, exactly.
Yeah. Oh, man. Yeah, good job, Jo. Hey, a leather slip and knife going to a leather guy. So congratulations, Jo. Another guy who does a lot. He done a lot for my giveaway, and I definitely appreciated it. I mean, you talk about doing something kind for somebody. Him and Tom both did, and I was, Wheel of Fortune singing Toads.
Yeah, Wheel of Fortune, right. Yeah. Congratulations to RJ. That's, Jo, I'm sorry. Jo. Congratulations to Jo, I'm sorry. Too many names to remember. So here's what I want to do. I want to see that Buck 124, man. Break that son of a gun out. Is it handy? Oh, man, that's always handy. Guys, look at this thing. Look at this. Yeah, it's a great knife. This, again, guys, this is the older version. This is the, there's no date code here, so this is before 86. So this has some years to it. This is almost, at least almost 40 years old. But definitely a nice blade. They have these for sale. You can go on Buck's website or you can go on Amazon. But this is no small knife. No small knife. Now, what are they off the website and stuff? What's that? How much are they off the website? Man, I haven't even looked. It's been so long. Thank you, Warthog, for the $5 for great.
Yeah, I tried to put it up there, but the freaking
Crazy.
Thank you very much, Warthog. Like we said, that will go towards knife purchases that we'll review and possibly give away on the lives here, or just give them away in some sort of raffle of some kind that we think about. We need to start doing stuff outside the box, like maybe a joint channel raffle or something.
Yeah, we'll definitely something like that. And like I said, it goes right back into it. But thank you very much, Warthog. We appreciate that.
Yeah, because this stuff ain't cheap, man.
Nah, it's not. It's not.
You're buying something like this because your wife
Byron Kennedy said 185, around 185.
Okay, so that's not bad, I don't think.
No, but I mean, look how much steel. You know, just for a comparison, here it is next to the 119. So look at that.
I'm gonna blow it up real quick. Oh yeah.
You know, that's the difference,
awesome, man.
And look at the blade stock on it.
And it's full tang, right?
Yes, this one is. Yes, that's what I like about it.
Yeah.
This tang runs all the way through.
Yeah, I love a full tang knife. Now, you know, I got some knives that aren't full tang, and I still use the heck out of them. So, you know, it is what it is. But trying to think
what my favorite new knife is, though, Jake.
What's that? Oh, here it is. Yeah, Jersey. Where you at, Jersey knife guy?
This is a sick knife right here. I mean, this is a bushcraft knife if I've ever seen one.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Look at that. Look at that. I mean, it's just the way that this shape, I don't know, the way they did this with the handle. The handle is what does it for me, just the way that they rounded everything off. It's just great. That micarta. I was actually gonna put something on here to darken this up, but I chose not to, just because it's beautiful the way it is.
Put a little blood on it. That'll do it.
That'll work. Blood, sweat, and tears.
But the price of that knife right there is probably the same price as what I paid for this thing. Am I correct with that? How much is that knife you just showed?
So that's exactly it. So it goes for about, I think it's 120 or 130.
I think all in, I paid 114 for this.
So just a little bit more, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Boy, I love it though. I love it. Singing Toad, $5. Thank you very much, Singing Toad.
Singing Toad, thank you, brother. We appreciate you, man.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Yeah. Unbelievable. Cheers. He says, cheers to helping you guys make excellent content.
Yeah, we try, man.
That. We try.
Yeah. I was going to show, Doom Crew. I always bring him up because, people don't understand how hard of a worker he is. The guy works like 7 days a week, but he actually, I sent him some knives to check out. He sent me some, but he gifted me this knife here a long time ago. It's a Rough Rider razor trapper, but this thing is in great shape and great fit and finish on it. And he sent me a message the other day saying, "Hey Jay, I found the box for it, so it's coming with the package." And I'm a box guy. I just love my knives sitting on top of their boxes for some reason. I don't know why.
Because you're getting the whole package.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I mean, I'm the same way. I keep all the boxes and everything. I have all my boxes to every single one of these knives almost.
I'm sorry, but if you chuck this in the trash,
stupid.
I'm gonna come to your.
You ever see how nice those Pro boxes are, though? With the magnetized and everything like that.
Yeah.
And they do a great job.
Well, it's like these boxes here. Hate digging these out, but like a Bark River box.
Yeah.
They'll actually sell you one of these. Say you move or something, this gets lost. They'll send it to you for like $20. They'll put a correct end tag on it, with all the steel and all the nonsense and what the handle material is, and they'll send it to you for like $15 or $20.
Yeah, that's I love that they do that. And $20 is nothing to get the box for the knife.
No, because the box will make the knife worth more than $20.
Of course it will.
On Bark River. And Jo put here, the box helps with the review and info on the knife. Because a lot of times I'll pick up a case knife and I'll say, here, I'll show you the end tag.
Yes.
You know,
Yes.
it has all the
exactly.
information.
Yeah. Take care, Byron. Thank you for being here, Byron.
Yeah, thank you very much, Byron. Thanks for the decals. And he sent a nice card with a handwritten note in it. And I save all that stuff. Matter of fact, I need a bigger thing to put that stuff in. Actually, it's so full now.
Yeah. But no, as far as the boxes go, it's something that they go hand in hand. You know, it will also bring up the price if you were to resell that knife tremendously. You know, because I used to look on eBay a lot for buck knives, and if you get the box with it, you're gonna get some more money for it. So.
Oh yeah, it's a given. I got knives where the boxes will put that knife at $50 higher. It's insane that it does it, but it will. Like a knife. I pulled this one out earlier. This knife right here. Who is going to carry it? No one's going to carry this damn thing, right? So
Erica EDC would.
I wouldn't carry this.
She says carry your shit, right?
This is nonsense to carry. You know, if I drop that or if I scratch it, you know, it's bone. So if you scratch out with something, you just ain't going to sand it out or whatever. And to have the box, you know, with your end tag and stuff, and this knife sitting on top of it, just makes pretty good sense, in my opinion. So.
I mean, I think some knives. I think some knives are collection pieces, but that's just personal, my personal preference on it.
And Mike Curtis's presentation is everything.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Todd, thank you for stopping by.
Yeah, and Jo, I had to win and run, or I hate to win and run, but great show as usual. Thank you very much for stopping by, Jo.
Appreciate it, brother.
Let's see what Singing Toad. I've been pulling a lot of Singing Toad stuff up here lately. I even keep bubble packs for the cheap knives I own. My wife thinks it's insane for keeping tons of knife box. I do the same.
Yeah, you see the size of the box that came in from Buck?
Oh, yeah, that was great.
I have it over here.
It's insane. But
box this big. It was actually like that big for you know, for a 112. But they had we got two different boxes.
Yes, which made no sense to me.
No.
When I opened mine up, I was like, "You've got to be kidding me that I got a pro box."
He got a pro box with his Buck 112, and I got the yellow box, which I don't care. I mean, it's fine, but I was like, "What the hell?"
Yeah, it made no sense, and I don't know. It's big too. Look how big this box is.
Yeah.
Well, of course, it has a sheath and stuff in it, and paperwork, and a little carrying bag. But
yeah, real quick, I'll grab it.
I expected to get a regular buck box that all my other ones sit on. You know, the yellow and black ones.
So we ordered the same knife, right? We both ordered.
Yeah. Just the only difference was the steel. And the only reason I got the steel I did was because of the shipping cost under the $100, and I had that discount code.
Yeah, same knife, just a S30V to 428C, but because his other S30V came, but I got the regular buck box, which I'm good with. I mean, I'm just trying to say, but the 112. But yeah, for this, it came in a box like this big.
Mine did too, and it had a bunch of paper in it. But you know, well, nothing beat when I sent my spider code to the factory, and they sent it back in a huge box with the little box inside with nothing else. So the little spider code box was in that huge box just rattling around. I put that on video too.
Gerbs, thank you for being here, brother, and helping out. We appreciate you.
Yeah, thanks for moderating, man.
Always.
Yeah, I appreciate it. I don't know what they do. I still don't know what they do, but thank you very much. I think they put links to people's channel in there, so I don't know. I know everyone says we need one.
Jay, let's see one knife before we do our ending. What do you got over there?
What do you want to see? What
Whatever, you can pick it out.
Yeah. You guys want to see a Shat Morgan?
Sure.
All right.
I know Jersey does.
Here's a rail splitter. Green bone. And I got to thank Tyler Gibson because he had a box to match the knife and sent it to me for free. But this thing right here is pretty fancy.
Yeah, it is.
And Pete Jersey Knife Guy has the cattle knife to match this set. So this is a Series 16 knife. So they come in sets of 6. And I got two out of the 6. I got this in a Congress, but look at that thing.
Can I ask you how much does that go for? Because I like that a lot, and I don't have any Shattenwolves.
I paid because it didn't have a box, so
Yep.
I bought it without the box. And this was a while ago, and I think I paid $85 for it.
That's not bad.
I got a smoking deal on it.
Yeah, that's
you go to buy this with the box now, $180, $190 probably.
Wow. So you stole that then?
Yeah, and Tyler really pulled through with that box because I was on the hunt after that to get the box because I have. Gosh darn it, you're talking me into this. I have the matching Congress of the same series with the matching box.
Yeah, it's nice.
So,
See,
4-blade Congress. I hate opening this because you don't know if, say you open it and you cause some blade rub or something.
Right, yeah, don't do it. Yeah. See, and now why would you throw that box away though?
Well, you wouldn't.
Doesn't make sense.
Yes.
Anyways, on to the next topic.
So the next topic, prices have sky. Yes, Warthog is correct because I started chasing these. God dang it, always hit the wrong one. Prices have skyrocketed with queen cutlery knives, and they definitely have because I bought this one here. Here's another Shat and Morgan. I think I gave $90 for it, but I got the box, but it's a DFC. So it's in the later years when they were under new ownership. But they just skyrocketed because GECs, kind of took the market, and the next best quality knife besides the GEC is going to be like a Shat and Morgan or Queen or something like that. That's my opinion, but teach their own.
All right, so I just want to say, guys, again, Mike Curtis, Jersey knife guy, Warthog, Georgia Adventurer, Singing Toad, all of you guys, Todd Kaki, Georgia Adventurer. I can't go through them all right now, guys. Thank you so much for being here. Just remember, next week is going to be a different time. I just wanted to say that before we left. We're looking at Sunday, 5-ish, 6 o'clock Central or Eastern. We're going to talk about that in a few minutes here off camera. But might even be 5:30. 5:30 might be the number. That might be the one that we're looking at, the time. But yeah, thank you guys for being here. We really do appreciate all of you. I know, like I said, I haven't put out much stuff, but I appreciate you guys. But just be aware of that for next week. It's instead of Saturday, it's going to be on Sunday, right around that time, guys. 5 or 6 o'clock p.m. Central or Eastern. It's only an hour off, but one of those times, he'll post it. He'll put a link to it, and just be aware of that. Other than that, thank you guys for being here. I really do appreciate you guys. I'm going to let Big J take it away, but really do appreciate you guys so much. Thank you for being here. And Warthog just threw another $5 in.
Thank you very much, Rick. Yeah, guys, like he said, I'll put up a community post. Thank you very much. And I'll put up a community post, and I'll also put that on my Instagram. A lot of people who are on here do follow me on Instagram, so you'll see it multiple times. And I'll even have the link. I always put the link in there, so you can just go and hit that notification bell and know, hey, I just got to wait till Sunday. And I always put out 2 posts. I put one out on Monday or Tuesday, then I put one out on usually Saturday morning or Sunday. Now it'll be Sunday morning probably. I may put it out Saturday just to let people know, hey, not tonight, tomorrow. So you might see that on Saturday, just as a reminder. So, yeah, we got Richter in the house, but Richter, we're getting off here, man. Hey, I want to thank everybody. Guys, this has been a blessing tonight. Thank EDC Leatherworks Randy for the awesome giveaway items. I just got a pretty sweet email from J.O. That's what I was reading while you were talking. So, guys, stay tuned. There's going to be some big things coming.
And, guys, thank you for everyone that donated to this live tonight. We really do appreciate that. Thank you guys again for being here. I mean, it's awesome. So,
all right, guys.
Have a good one, guys. Thank you.